So welcome to the National Basketball Arena. We're just about underway here in the Hula Hoops Senior Women's National Cup Final. It'll be Marble City Hawks in their first Senior National Final, playing against Ulster Rockets, and I'm joined for this one by Oblit Dynamo's Megan Hoffman. Megan, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Megan, obviously you've played against both teams so far in this league. What kind of game, or how close a game can we expect in this one?
You know, I think both teams are playing really well this season. The Rockets are second in the league right now. Marble City, I believe, are fourth, but they've been playing really well the last 2 months. So I think it's going to be a close game. If I was going to call it, I think that Marble City might come out with the win for this one. So a close game is what we need. It's just saved inbounds by O'Halloran. Katie Fox, of course, played last year in the Women's Super League as a victory scholar. She's back this year with Marble City. And Maureen McNally looks to go inside to one of Rockets' two Americans. Three-pointer from the corner. And there's the first bucket of the day for Susan Dick. So 3-0 to the Rockets early. O'Halloran, she's had a good season so far, and O'Halloran opens the scoring. So Megan, nice to see both teams getting off to a good start offensively. Yeah, I think especially for Marble City with Kelly O'Halloran, she's been just phenomenal this season, and if she can get her game going like she has been, I don't think that she can really be stopped. So we'll see how it goes there. But both teams, I think it's going to come down to also, they've got good guards on both sides that can penetrate, and it's going to be once they pitch if which team can come out hitting those big shots.
So McNally to Dick, who's made the first bucket of the day for Rockets. Inside, good hand on defense from Byrne. And the shot clock goes off just before Maureen McNally rattles one round the rim. And it'll be Hawks ball from the sideline. So Katie Fox, point guard for Marble City Hawks. O'Halloran creates a bit of space. Drive all the way to the basket, in and out for Eamon Morris. Sorry, that was Fogarty, excuse me, and the wrong number 5. And early shot from Lough, gets her own rebounds. Back into the hands of McNally. Shot clock down to 3. Wade McNally for long 3, and McNally knocks down her first 3 of the game, and it's 6-2 to Rockets. So Fox to Fogarty. Katie Fox again, good defense from Susan Dick, and shot blocked by Martin.
She's a tough player to play against, playing against her personally, and she's already so tall, and once those arms get extended, she's just massive. It's hard to shoot over her for sure. I'm sure she'll have a lot of blocks this game.
She starts off with a block there, and she'll be a tough match inside for Aine Sheehy. But a good steal this time from Fogarty. Fox back out to Hallen. She's fouled by Kira O'Neill. Katie Fox into Halloran. She'll be looking to get points early. Inside, she nice footwork, can't finish, and rebound grabbed by Martin, and she starts the break, gets it to her partner Lough, and McNally for a second 3 doesn't go, and bobbled around and eventually picked up by Carly Lough. Inside to Martin, nice pass. O'Neill can't find her teammate but ends up in the hands of Lough. Good defence this time from Sheehy, and Katie Fox will come away with the ball. Hallahan fakes the shot, but nowhere to go with good Rockets defence, and Katie Fox will call for the screen and roll. Click below 6 minutes to go, and again good defence, ends up in the hands of McNally, and then Lough all the way to the basket, but can't finish. And Megan, tough start offensively for the Hawks.
Yeah, I think Rockets are doing a great job on digging in on the post there, and then on the pick and roll, it's making it hard for Katie Fox or Hallahan to get to the basket because they're switching on those screens. It looks like there's a good finish there from Kelly though.
And this time Hallahan does get to the basket, and Kelly O'Hallahan cuts the lead to 2. Lough back inside to Martin. Martin, nice spin move, but good defense. But good finish from Z Shahad Martin over the top, and it's 8-4. Hallahan into the middle of the key. A nice finish from Fogarty on the baseline. That's just not Fogarty. Numbers very small here. That's Anne Prendergast.
Again, they do a great job of driving into the lane and kicking out. And if the role players for Marble City can hit those shots like they have been doing consistently this season, then I think they'll be in a good place going into the last stretch of the game.
So subs for Rockets as Mimi Troy comes in for the Rockets, and Aine Sheehy comes in for Marble City. Lough gets it, McNally from the corner. McNally can't finish, and good rebound by O'Hallahan, and she'll look to push things, but close defense from Mimi Troy. A little bit too close as she's called for the foul. She goes on Carly Lough in the end. And Hawks with a chance to tie or take the lead here. She goes through Sheehy. Megan Fox closely guarded by Martin. Fogarty can't make the 3, the shot clock goes off, but we'll play on here. In the hands of Dick, who finds Mimi Troy. Troy is battered to the floor by Sheehy, but good strong defense, and Hawks will have another chance. Hallahan well guarded by Troy, and Troy ends up with the ball.
And great defense there by Troy there.
It's Mimi Troy, the daughter of American star of the 80s and 90s, Kelvin Troy. And still a slow start, Megan. Both teams really struggling to get open shots. Is that the defense or poor offense?
I think that both teams are playing strong defense, but it looks like a lot of shots are being rushed on the offensive end, and they're not really slowing down, setting anything up. They're kind of running these transition and getting these shots that maybe they need to work a little bit harder for a better shot.
That's exactly what happens there as Katie Fox takes a quick shot, can't finish. Troy inside, and there you talk about the rush there. An open shot inside for Martin, just rushes it a little bit. Katie Fox off the screen from Sheehy. Sheehy gets down the lane, but good block in the end as Martin gets back. So we'll take our first time out of the game. 2:35 to go in this first quarter. It's Marble City Hawks 6, Ulster Rockets 8. Back. We're closing towards the end of the first quarter. It's Ulster Rockets leading by 2 in this Hula Hoop Senior Women's Cup final. O'Hallahan, long 3 from Sheehy, who's just checking the game. Good hustle from a mixture of Fox, Martin and Sheehy. And we'll have a jump ball and it will stay with Marble City Hawks. What will the coaches have been talking about in that time out there?
I think what we just were talking there before the quarter ended is just about slowing down, working the ball around, try to get a better shot than these rest shots that they're getting.
Baseline drive from O'Hallahan and fouled by Troy, who nods in agreement with the referee. Sheehy. Claire Kelly is checked in, but O'Hallahan gets her 6th point, I think, of the day, and it's tied at 8. And a steal, this time from Aine Sheehy, gets it to Fox. Fox, but McNally gets back, and Fox misses the open layup, and it'll be a jump ball.
Yeah, lots of little missed shots right around the rim there. Again, I think, it's a cup final. You've got your nerves going. So maybe if they just slow down a little.
Seen a couple of slow starting games so far this weekend. But the good thing for both teams, I suppose, is that both teams have started off slow. And a turnover there as Fox deflects it to Sheehy. And Fox looks to push the pace for the Hawks. Kelly with her first action of the game. O'Hallahan coming into this game more and more, and a blocked shot from Kelly. Here comes Mimi Troy. She has Martin with her. Troy somehow or other ends up under the hoop, wide open, and finishes with a nice 2.
Great finish there.
And Megan, we've seen this in the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You talked about O'Hallahan early, and she's coming into the game more and more. You see her with the ball in the hands here.
Yep, she's going to be the key role, I think, for Marble City. And I think having Mimi Troy on her on defense there is a good decision by Breda Dick, because she's very athletic and able to stay with her and play tough D.
Basket good from Z Shahid Martin, and she's fouled by Sheila Sheehy inside, so the basket will count and she'll get an extra shot.
The last time they played them, I know that I watched some clips of Marble City, and they were doing a good job of digging in on the post there, and she wasn't really able to do what she just did there. They don't seem to be digging in as much on the post there, and maybe they need to be looked at doing that.
A lot of time inside for Martin, and Sheehy will get a rest, and checking into the game is Anne Prendergast. So a 5-point lead for Rockets, and a foul is called, and that will be Rockets 4, so the next one will be team fouls, but only 39 seconds to go in the game, or in the quarter, sorry. So Megan Fox looks to try and reignite this Hawks offense, but she loses the handle, and Troy gets a steal and finds McNally. McNally to Troy for a long 2, doesn't go. Rebounded Sheehy into the hands of Kelly, and Fox, as the shot clock, or the game clock is down to 14 seconds. Prendergast to an open Sheehy for 3, and Sheehy, the end of the quarter, makes a 3 as the clock kicks down. There's 2 seconds. McNally will let that one go. It's close.
Close.
Doesn't go. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Ulster Rockets leading Marble City Hawks 13-11. So welcome back here. Just underway in the second quarter. Rockets leading by 2. And Megan, coaches will have a chance there to talk to their troops as O'Halloran takes a 3, ends up short. What kind of things will they be talking about? What will they be happy about? What will they be unhappy about?
I'd say on the Rockets side that they'd be talking about how, to keep up that defense intensity that they've been having, to keep on trying to get the ball inside of Martin there, because she seems to be a big force for them inside. And on the other side with Marble City, I'd say that they just need to, the coach would have been saying just to, take your time on your shots, to look to take care of the ball because there's a little bit too many turnovers, and try to finish these little buckets down by the basket.
So O'Halloran catches it inside, but as you say, can't finish, but she'll have a chance to earn them from the line. And she calmly knocks down the first. Can't finish in the second, and rebound from Martin. Kira O'Neill winning the point for Rockets. Good defense from Prendergast, gets a hand it. McNally for a deep 3. In and out. Rebounded by Troy. And can't save it as she gets it into the hands of Prendergast. And Fox will have a chance. So O'Halloran creeps through the double screen at the top. She looks to go against Lough, but good defense from Lough, and Lough will have a chance to start the break for Ulster Rockets. And the pass goes astray there. Prendergast reverses the ball to Kelly. Again, goes into the hands of O'Halloran. Good defense. Can't get up in a foul call. I think a loose ball foul, and it's gone against Megan Fox, I think. It has. You see here, the replay.
Oh. They called that on Katie Fox. I'm not so sure about that one.
Stumbled into the back of maybe Troy, 2 lightweight players, I'm sure he won't mind me saying. A stiff wind might blow either of them over. Although Mimi, like all the Troys, is ferocious, as is Katie Fox, as she showed last year, having an excellent first season. And here is Fox. O'Halloran open for 3. Doesn't go. And Martin grabs the rebound.
O'Halloran is having some troubles getting the ball in the basket. I know playing against her, we were in the semifinals against them, and it was like she couldn't miss anything. Her threes, inside, posting up, driving to the basket, everything. So hopefully she can get that going for Marble City.
Inside.
Another block there by Martin.
And the block turns out to be a turnover. And just talk to us about that semi-final. I know you'd have gone into it hoping for a win, but on the day, how good were Marble City and what did they do exceptionally well?
They have been just playing great just this whole season as a team. O'Halloran, she's scoring in the high 20s, 30s every game, which is, we just couldn't find a way to stop her within our team. And then when you've got Katie Fox in there driving into the lane, she's so quick and able to kick the ball out. And all the other players on Marble City were able to step up and hit those shots. It wasn't really much of a game, unfortunately, for us throughout the whole 4 quarters for us. But they are a great team, and I'm very impressed with them this season, to be honest.
Lough to the basket, can't finish. Rebound O'Halloran and Fox. There you see that speed, and she finds Prendergast. Sheehy, Aine Sheehy that is, will take a 3, doesn't get it, and rebound from Mimi Troy. She finds a bit of space and beautiful drive inside from Troy for 2.
I know the last time that they played each other, Mimi Troy wasn't playing for them, and Marble City did come up with the win, kind of a large win. But Mimi Troy just has such a huge influence for Ulster Rockets with her athletic ability, her defense, her speed on offense. So she'll be key this game for sure.
Yeah. I watched them play when they played against you, actually in the Orbit Hall, and Mimi was a big catalyst to their speed on that particular day as we get an offensive foul.
Yeah, she was.
We see the nice basket from O'Hallahan. Marble City, a tough first season in the league last year, struggled to get wins, but this year, after losing a couple of games early, have really been on a run there. They were undefeated up until last week since November, and the loss last week came against IT Carlo, who were top of the league, and that was only after a double overtime game.
Yeah, I'd say even though it was a loss, going into double overtime with Carlo must have given them a lot of confidence, I'd say, going into this match. And then Ulster Rockets, they've been just doing great this whole season with their wins, second in the league. So both teams should be going into this game feeling pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah. Both well matched up here in this game as shots not dropping.
Yeah, again, another missed little easy bucket around the rim.
Troy get it in the hands to Lough, and Lough is fouled by Katie Fox. And back into the game comes Aine Sheehy and Kelly O'Hallahan.
That's 2 fouls there for Katie Fox, so she's going to have to watch it there on the defensive end, keeping her hands off.
And Martin will come back in for the Rockets in place of Maeve Deary. Lough finds a bit of space in the baseline and doesn't get the roll, which has been the way in this game, but Fox wastes no time. Troy is back on defense and again does an excellent job. A nice pass from Megan Fox. First bucket of the game for Elizabeth Manelli. 3 from Lough. Rebound O'Hallahan.
That was a tough 3 there. I think both teams, they need to be working the ball around a little bit better. I think they're settling for these shots that aren't the greatest. If they work the ball around a little bit and work for a better shot, hopefully we'll be seeing a higher scoring game.
And that's what Marble City do. Good penetration and a kick, and Sheehy knocks down a long-range jumper, and Hawks have a 3-point lead. Inside to Martin, guarded by Sheehy. Martin long 2, in and out, rebound Sheehy, and she's having a fantastic game inside for Hawks. Hallahan back to Sheehy. Tough 3 under pressure from Kelly, and it goes out of bounds. And we'll have a timeout called here with 3:58 to go, as you see the shot from Sheehy there. It's Marble City Hawks leading 18 to Ulster Rockets 15. So checked in the game for Ulster Rockets for the first time is Charlie Maguire. Ball back in the hands of Susie Dick. Good defence from O'Hallahan. No space allowed for Lough. And Martin off a good pick and roll. She gets 2 and a 1-point game.
You'd hope that Ulster Rockets start doing a little bit more of that pick and roll with Martin there.
Sheehy to O'Hallahan, tries to find a bit of space. Kelly drives baseline. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot. Goes up from Manali. It doesn't go, and it will be end-line ball. Ulster Rockets with a chance to retake the lead. Lough guarded again by O'Hallahan. She's been allowed no space, but this time she managed to get past on a nice finish off the glass from Carly Lough. So Ulster Rockets back in the lead, 2:50 to go in the first half of the Hula Hoop Senior Women's National Cup Final. Inside to Sheila Sheehy. Sheehy finds Kelly. Kelly with a high arc in 2, nothing but net.
Marble City just need to keep on doing that. Once they get the ball inside and you get Rockets digging in there and able to kick it back out, and if they hit those shots, they just need to keep on going with that.
Yeah, Marble City done a good job when they have, as you say, got open shots. Good rebound inside from McGrath, and it'll be Rockets ball as Aine Sheehy looks to check back in. There you see that missed shot, but great rebounding from McGrath and jump ball called. And it'll be Elizabeth Manelli that takes the rest for the Rockets. And inside, Susie Dick open from the corner. Can't make it. Rebound by Aine Sheehy. And she will bring the ball up for the Hawks. O'Hallahan, the high screen, looking for a bit of a space. Tough shot from O'Hallahan, and rebound by Troy. She's McGrath with her, chooses Lough, long 2. Carly Lough makes that one look easy.
Yeah.
Tough long range shot from Carly Lough, but it gives Rockets the lead with 1:30 to go. Steal by Martin.
Rockets seem to be starting to pick up their momentum now. Hopefully this will give them something leading into the halftime.
Carly Lough now guarded by Aine Sheehy. Gets a bit of space on the baseline. Can't make it. Rebound by Kelly. And Kelly can't quite handle the ball to find Fogarty in front of her. O'Hallahan goes to the basket. Again, good defense from Troy. And it'll be Rockets as we click under a minute to go. So Megan, low scoring first half. Will both teams be relatively happy even though they haven't played their best? Or
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, anytime it's a close game, even if you're not scoring a lot, as long as the other team isn't scoring a lot, then you'd be happy there. I'd say both teams will definitely want to be looking in the second half to start getting some of those easy scores, those easy finishes, and trying to create a little bit more from their offenses, because it seems like it's a lot of broken play that's getting the scores for them.
so this should be the final play as Aine Sheehy gets away with a double dribble. No one expected her to make a mistake there, but they'll have the last shot. The clock goes down to 8. So 5 seconds. Deep 3 from Sheehy. A little too deep, and there's 1.8 seconds to go. Rockets get it in, and Carly Lough will have a chance to throw it from half. She lets it go in time, but doesn't go. So there we have it, at the end of this low-scoring Hula Hoops Senior Women's National Cup Final. It's Ulster Rockets leading by 1, 21-20. Start the second half starts off with a steal from Ulster Rockets. It's Ciara O'Neill. So Megan, low score in first half as it goes inside to Martin. What will the coaches be talking about at half time apart from scoring?
I think that's going to be their main focus. I think on both sides, I'd say the coaches would be saying, to work through the offenses, to try to get some scores. Neither teams are really setting screens on men or anything. It's kind of just running through the motions, which isn't giving them any scores on the offensive end from their plays. There was a nice finish there inside by Martin there. And just if they're running the ball and trying to get those easy transition score points, with layups. But other than that, work the ball around and try to get this, a great shot rather than just a good shot.
So a good start to Rockets, but a foul by Martin there. And during that last period of play, Aine Sheehy picked up her third foul, which probably contributed to the inside score for Martin that you talked about earlier. Her presence inside, that's the first time in a while Rockets have gone into her. O'Halloran puts the ball on the floor, and a second quick foul on Martin, and that will be her third in the game, 2 in quick succession. I mean, that poses a little bit of a problem for her defensively, especially when she's matched up with O'Halloran.
Yeah, she'll definitely have to be careful inside there without, those blocks might not be as easy for her this time. Now she might have to just be a little bit more weary of what she's going for on the defensive end. It was a great 3 there by Katie Fox. It's good to see her get into the game now and get some scoring.
A long 2, and things picking up a little bit here to start this second half. McNally, long 2, just steps on the line. That one bobbles in and out, and Katie Fox looks to start the break. She is 3 on 2, but O'Halloran just stopped cutting to the basket. Good hands from Loft, but it will come off her last.
Well, they've definitely come out of the half, both teams, with a little bit of a spark in them. It looks a little bit faster paced. They're running a lot more. Maybe they needed just that breather at halftime.
This shot inside by Sheehy. And Susie Dick will set things up for Rockets. McNally uses the high screen. Good hands inside from Prendergast, just slows things up, and a block from Aine Sheehy. And again, a good hand from Prendergast. So the defense is relentless here from Marble City as they look to try and take the lead with a score here. And a little bit too aggressive on the defense from Ciara O'Neill. And 3 quick team fouls for Ulster Rockets. Rockets just get the ball in time. At the hands of Fogarty. Just fumbles the ball and throws it over the top of Katie Fox.
Looking a little bit crazy on the Marble City, and they kind of just need to take a deep breath, slow down a little bit.
McNally in the corner looking to get it inside, and that's twice in a row now.
There they go. That's good to see that they're starting to dig in on the post player there. That's what they've done the last time they played him, and that's what got them so much success when they beat him last time.
Prendergast misses the easy one inside there. Good pressure from Martin there on 3 fouls. Had to be careful, but did just enough. McNally open 3, and Marie McNally shakes her fist as she knocks down another 3.
She's a great shooter once she gets going. She really can't miss behind that 3-point line when she's set up.
Yeah, nice shoot from Wade. Fox just loses her footing and slides out over the end line.
Great defense there by Ciara O'Neill.
We'll have an early timeout here. 7:06 to go in the third. It's Ulster Rockets leading by 4, 26-22. Welcome back. 4-point lead for the Rockets. And the second half has continued in the same way. Fox just called for the foul.
That's tough there for Marble City. I think that's Katie Fox's third foul.
So a bit of foul trouble picking up here. So Sheehy and Fox for Hawks and Martin for Rockets. Could be a part in the game, especially in a low-scoring game like this. And we were a little bit encouraged at the start of this half that it might be a slightly faster game, but we're going to have to be realistic and understand this is going to come down to a 2-point game in the 40s maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's just the type of game it seems it is. And, you know, and in fairness, it shows, I mean, they aren't hitting the little simple, easy shots, but both ends, you see the defense on both ends, they're doing a great job. So fair play to both teams for doing a great job on D.
Yeah, nobody wants to lose this one, but it will take someone trying to win it. You get the feeling doing something a little bit extra or maybe taking a bit of a gamble. McNally, deep three with a shot clock running down, doesn't go. Prendergast.
Here they go, they got a 3v2. Hopefully they can convert on this.
Ends up in the hands of Katie Walsh, and both teams really been unable to convert the easy 3-on-2 breaks that you'd expect them to be able to in this game so far.
Yeah, I will say after, you know, when you're playing here in the arena, it's always, these rims are tough. They're tough in the perspective of the whole arena and behind it and stuff like that. It takes a little bit, usually it actually takes a half to get used to that, so.
Katie Fox will take a break. Yeah, and it has to be said, it's two new teams. I'm looking out there, I don't think, maybe Mairead McNally, but I can't remember who ever playing. I don't think any of these teams, maybe Mairead probably did with DCU in your day, did she? But I don't think anyone out there has played in the cup final maybe before.
I'd say not. I mean, I'm sure on both sides of the Americans have played in big games, but here particularly, it'd be Mairead McNally last year or the year before with DCU Mercy.
Yeah, it is a tough occasion to play as much as a venue. All the countries played in big games. This is definitely one of the hardest. And going back to your cup finals, did you find it any different to any other big games that you played in college or in other places you've played?
No, not necessarily different. It's just nice being in this, you know, atmosphere. It reminds me of playing in college with the stadium and just all the fans and stuff like that. So I think, you know, it's a great experience here. It's great to see the turnout here with all the fans and everything. And so it's just an exciting day for both these teams, especially with it being probably their first ones both, to be in front of this sort of crowd and in this atmosphere.
Yeah, and scores proven tough to come by in the atmosphere, and Kelly gets that rebound. O'Hallahan being closely guarded for the whole of this game.
Yeah, Mimi's doing a great job great job on her. I think she has probably 9 points or something this game, and a lot of times by this point she'll have 20.
Yeah, you get the feeling whoever can have someone that can find their score in touch will be the difference here. Here's Martin, they'll be hoping it can be her. And she great footwork, but again, and he's spoken about it all game long, just missing those easy ones, a little bit of patience, whatever it is.
Yeah. Now, it might need to be a timeout for Marble City here. I think that's their third turnover in a row, and they're not taking care of the ball very well.
And for that reason, Katie Fox is on the bench below us, waiting to come back in. Good defense from O'Halloran. McNally finds a bit of space, pulls up from the foul line, and Marie McNally for 2. And Rockets, although not the most fluent of offensive performances here, doing enough on defense to have created a 6-point lead.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest lead of the game. Marble City will definitely want to be trying to get an easy score here to limit that so they don't start pulling away. And it's another turnover, unfortunately.
So here comes Carly Lough. McNally, she has been the one player that's been able to score in this half. God knows who that came off. It will be Rockets ball as back into the game comes Aine Sheehy on 3 fouls and Katie Fox on 3 fouls.
Marble City need to get a stop here, need to force a turnover or get a rebound and convert now on the other end, hopefully. Oh,
good hand
turnover.
from Troy, gets a hand in the lane there. And Troy and Fox fighting inside. Let's say 2 of the toughest competitors. And this shot there, rebound O'Halloran. And she'll have a chance this time as she goes, but maybe Troy not far away. But Kelly, short jumper, doesn't go. And eventually Claire Kelly will get a foul, and it will be 2 shots as both teams are in penalty.
Yeah, both teams are being more aggressive on defense, but they're putting hands all over the place. It's easy calls for the ref there.
Yeah, reach in there, so we'll walk the length of the floor for 2 shots.
Getting her first free throw there. All right, hit both, so up by 8 points now. Now the biggest lead of the game here for Rockets.
And is this a bit of danger time here for the Hawks as they've struggled to score now for closing on to 7 minutes?
Yeah, I definitely, as a coach right now, I'd probably be calling a timeout. We've got to try to stop this momentum that the Rockets have created here.
And in the first half of this game, scores were hard to come by, so it stayed close even though low scoring, but this half Hawks have completely stopped. They've 2 points in this quarter, and Rockets, whilst they've not been fluent, have taken an early lead. And how significant is the lead now at 10, considering the kind of game it's been?
It is. It's pretty significant, especially, just with the type of game it's been. But I think Marble City, they just need to, a missed free throw here that's not like O'Halloran. I think that they need to just, calm it down a little. They're taking, and they're not really driving, they're settling for jump shots, and they're not falling for them right now like they normally do. So they've got to look to drive into the lane, draw the fouls, and get some free throws.
So lead down to 9. Rockets in the lead. Martin looking for a bit of space. Shot clock's at 5. Loft will have to let this one go. She doesn't, or she does, just in time, and that one counts. Or does it? The referees are discussing, and they'll ask the commissioner, who I think is nodding his head. So that one does count. Loudest cheer of the day from the Rockets fans below us. And is that all it'll take to win this game? A little bit of extra aggression and getting a bit of luck in the end?
Yeah, definitely. And finishing those little shots around the basket is going to come down to that too.
Jump ball call. I'm not sure anyone else had their hands on the ball. So they will try not to pick up a foul. Megan, you might be able to answer this question for me. One I like to ask a lot of female players or players within the female game: why so many jump balls?
That is a good question. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. I know you see a lot of females that bring the ball, especially around the basket. They don't keep the ball up high. They don't have that athleticism just to, even catch the ball up in the air and finish. So they've got to come down a lot. They bring the ball down with them, and then you get someone else digging in there and causing a lot of jump balls.
The under 20 game this morning, we had 16, which is probably about average. This game actually has not been many. I'll give you my answer in a second.
Again, you see there they're settling for a runner from the free throw line rather than taking it in, trying to draw the foul, get to the free throw line.
You see the move from Sheehy and eventually finished by Kelly. So I was given a good answer last year by Andy Gill, which made me think differently, but I can't remember it for the life of me now. My answer before was because they're not as athletic as men who just jump and then decide what they're going to do. There's a lot more no calls, if you like, where players go into each other. It's neither a charge or a block. Both people get their hand on the floor, on the ball. A little bit of what you said, they bring it down low a little bit more often, whereas with the men just men pick up more fouls on defense because we're not quite as clever and jump and give away crazy stuff, whereas women tend to play percentages.
Yeah.
Fox, huge three, needs this.
A lot of booing from the crowd out there on that call.
So with 34 seconds to go, a tough quarter for Marble City Hawks.
Hopefully they can finish it out this quarter with a stop and a score on the other end to move that lead down to 5 points.
So Carly Loft sets up things into Shell Clark. Troy gets to the gap, and Mimi Troy somehow finds a bit of space, finishes it off the board, and she'll go to the line for an extra shot.
Yep, you see there, that's a great finish in between two players, both their hands on her. Great finish there by Mimi Troy.
And she banks the free throw. We'll have to ask her about that later. So 11 seconds to go, good defense, but they'll foul. And Coach Breeder Dick won't be happy about sending Megan Fox to the line with 10 seconds to go.
Hopefully she can convert on these two free throws. They haven't been really doing a great job from the line so far, Marble City.
As you say that, Katie Fox can't finish, and these are the points that they have to get, considering their struggles from the floor. So 7 seconds to go, and a turnover. So the Hawks crowd find their voices, and they'll have another chance. 6.7 seconds. Katie Fox looks to get the basket. Sheehy will have a jumper, and Sheehy makes it. So on the buzzer, after a slow start to that one, Hawks remain still in it. As you see here, nice dish from Fox to Sheehy. So at the end of the third quarter, it's Ulster Rockets 37, Marble City Hawks 30. So welcome back. It's the deciding quarter of this Hula Hoops Senior Women's National Cup Final. Ulster Rockets lead by 7. Megan, been a low-scoring game all game long. What's going to be the deciding factor at the end of this one?
Oh geez, block there. I'd say on both sides, there's been a lot of turnovers, so I think it's going to be key for the teams to take care of the ball, finish these easy little shots around the basket, like I keep on saying, and just basically convert. They're doing a good job. They're getting steals. They're doing that sort of thing, getting rebounds on both sides, but they're not converting on the other end.
McNally open 3. Doesn't go, but good rebound by Martin. Get it back to McNally. And Loft puts it on the floor. Short jumper and rebound. O'Hallahan, and Marble City Hawks really need her to fire, along with Katie Fox in this final quarter if they're to come from behind here. And here is O'Hallahan. She gets past and she'll go wide open to the basket, and a good start for the Hawks.
Yeah, I think that's going to be key for Marble City. They really need O'Hallahan to get back into this game. She's such a big scoring threat for them, so she needs to find a way to finish some baskets. So it's good to see her start out with a basket there.
Good deal from Sheehy. Shot clock on 7. Loft, long 3. Bounced out, rebound McNally. And McNally back to Martin. And Loft, cross-court pass. But a travel is called against Martin as she forgets to bounce the ball. And Hawks with another chance to cut this to 3 or 2. O'Hallahan steps through the gap, and O'Hallahan all of a sudden found her scoring touch.
There she goes. This is the start of it, hopefully, for Marble City if they want to continue to get the scoring, if she can keep that going.
Susie Dick. Loft, long 3. Looked good. Bounce off the side of the ring. And here we see nice move inside from O'Hallahan. And just as we see that below us, Mimi Troy will check in, I presume, to guard O'Hallahan.
Yeah, I'd say so. She's done such a great job the whole game on her.
And the two do, in fact, renew their rivalry. And a good switch We've seen that a couple of times on that play that they run. Obviously, Breeda Dick's done a bit of work with her team on that they've got to the middle.
Yeah, they really have. Defensively, Rockets have done a great job on those set plays and on those screens and switching. Even when it's a guard to a post, they've been able to switch and force some turnovers.
Martin, shot clock below 10. Ray McNally has a quick look back into the hands of Martin, who finds the cut in O'Neill. O'Neill can't finish. And it'll be Claire Kelly with the ball in the hands, but good double team from Rockets, but finds a bit of space for O'Hallahan. Shot goes up, but unsuccessful for Manelli, and it's still a 3-point game. Troy, lovely short-range jump shot from Mimi Troy.
I think Mimi Troy has done a great job. I know she hasn't been playing in a couple of the last few games for Rockets, but I really do think she makes such a difference on the team, both offensively and defensively.
Been a big factor in this one. O'Neill just slows things down. Open three, doesn't go, rebound, O'Hallahan.
You can see both teams looking a little bit tired now. It's when it's important to try to get the ball inside, to try to take it inside when you don't have the legs for the shots as much.
And there you see, as you mentioned, a little bit of tiredness. The foul goes against Susie Dick. And a timeout is called. 5:40 to go. It's Ulster Rockets by 5, 39-34. So welcome back, 5:40 to go, Rockets by 5. Sheehy, it's a corner to Fox, being guarded by Susie Dick. Long range for Sheehy. She's taken a couple of those, but the first one in a while it's gone.
Yeah, she had one or two in the first half. She is a great shooter. She can hit those threes from well beyond the arc, and that's what they need. They need that three there.
And a big call there, as that will be the fourth foul rather on Mimi Troy. Here we can see the three again. She is way out.
Yeah, that was a huge three from Marble City. They really needed that.
So we have a 2-point game. It may not be high scoring, but it is exciting. Don't forget, live on TG4 from 4:15 will be highlights of yesterday's action in the various Hula Hoops Cup finals, and then tipping off at 5:15 will be the women's as a turnover from Sheehy. 5:15 tip-off will be the Hula Hoops Women's National Cup final, Courtyard Liffey Celtics versus Ambassador UCC Glenmire. It won't be on the Basketball Line YouTube channel, it'll be on tgcard.ie. If you want to watch it online, available around the world.
There they are, digging in again on Martin.
And this time she does find a bit of space and finishes. And a big 2 for Martin inside.
Yeah, great finish there. Going strong to the basket. She's strong and she's quick. You know, it's hard when she gets that ball up at the elbow and, you know, takes it in. It's hard to stop her.
And when they have found a little bit of space for her in this game, she has been very difficult to stop.
Yeah.
As you say.
It's very athletic.
This is the second. Fox, it's now a 4-point lead for Rockets. Callahan. Guarded by McNally. This time all the way to the basket. Tips it to Sheehy. Sheehy from the corner, in and out, and Fox.
Great
job.
Offensive rebound there.
And Megan Fox's foul going to the basket, but again, Megan, just those little layups there that you were talking about earlier, unable to finish and get the 3-point play.
Yeah, I think particularly, especially later in the game when you're getting tired, you know, as a coach myself, it's always go off 2 feet, go off 2 feet. You've got a better chance of it going in there. Miss free throw there.
Nervous looking bench from Marble City Hawks. So 3-point game, 1 possession game. 4 minutes to go. Shot from Loft doesn't go. Rebound Fox and eventually goes out of bounds, and it would be Marble City ball. Here comes Sheehy. She made a last one from deep. This time moves it, bit of screen and roll. Here comes Fox trying to get into the key. Good hands from Loft, and Sheehy just does enough to get there first. 4 on the shot clock. They'll have to shoot this. They do. And it's bouncing out for Callahan, and Dick gets the rebound, and she is fouled by Manelli. That will only be the Hawks' second.
That would have been huge for Hawks there if she could have converted that 3-pointer.
And we're at that time where the next big run could probably be the deciding one.
Yeah, definitely. Great finish there by Kira O'Neill.
So perhaps for the Rockets, Kira O'Neill will start that deciding run. Aine Sheehy. Long range shot, rebound Susie Dick, but Fox steals the ball back, but just tiptoes and steps on the end line.
Great hustle there by Katie Fox.
She hasn't given up on any play throughout the game, but we'll have a timeout here from Marble City Hawks, and Julian O'Keefe will talk it over as they trail by 5. .248 to go. Martin breaks the press. Martin pulls up for a quick 2. And when they go in like that, it's the right choice.
Yes. I would have told her to drive to the basket there, one-on-one. I'd say she couldn't be stopped, but hit that little jumper there.
So back-to-back baskets for Rockets, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point lead. Bearing in mind how teams have struggled to score in this game, Hallahan pulls up, tough jump shot. Great two from Kelly O'Hallahan.
She does an excellent job of, driving, jump stop, and pulling up for tough jump shots. You see a lot more pressure here now from Marble City.
No, and a dick shot clock at 8. Hugh O'Neill will have to let it go. McNally for 3, that's close, long. Looked good from our angle, and Kelly O'Hallahan didn't see Monelli in front of her, but will have a chance to slow it down. Megan Fox just passed it, and a good hand from Carly Lough. And a score here for Ulster Rockets would be huge as they lead by 5, 1:30 to go.
Yeah, Marble City really need to get a stop here. There you go, and convert.
Here goes O'Hallahan. Outside to Fox, massive 3 from Fox. In and out, but rebound Sheehy. And a one-possession game as a timeout is called by Ulster Rockets coach Frida Dick. So 1:13 to go. We have a 3-point game on a putback from Sheila Sheehy. So, what a time for Emer Morris to come into the game for Ulster Rockets, but here comes O'Hallahan, and she's fouled from behind from Morris, but it won't be costly. It'll be a good, smart foul to slow things down, as it's only their 4th.
Great stop there by Marble City, digging in on Martin.
Interestingly enough, I see the Ulster fans below us started off 3 rows back, and now Paul Dick, son of Frida Dick, and the rest of them are sitting on the front row offering their advice to their team. Hallahan, foul call, a push goes on Martin. And that is her 4th, I believe. It is. So she'll have no more to give, but O'Hallahan will have a chance to get it to a 2 or 1 point game, and a full 50 seconds to go. And the full court pressure has probably helped the Hawks a little bit, has it, offensively?
Yeah, I think they gambled with it at the beginning because Martin was able to have that wide open little jump shot, but that's what you do when you're pressing, you gamble with it. But they have been able to put a lot of pressure. It's definitely made the game a lot more exciting.
A blocking foul call on Aine Sheehy. It'll be her first. It's only the Hawks' 3rd team foul. So a 2-point game. Getting in bounds and an extra jump from Martin, which he maybe got away with. but McNally looks to find a bit of space to Martin, and Martin is fouled, and she'll have to earn them from the foul line. As subs will come in for both teams. Prendergast will come in for Hawks, and O'Neill for Rockets.
Great drive there by Martin. These 2 free throws are key. Putting both of them in makes it a 2-possession game. While just 1 or none still gives Marble City plenty of time.
And that's the fifth foul for Aine Sheehy. So don't forget, straight after this one, live on TG Car will be highlights of the weekend's games, plus 5:15 tip-off for the Women's Premier League Super League final. As she makes those 2, we won't have chance to stay for the presentation after this one, I'm afraid, because we have to get it off the YouTube channel so we can prepare to go live with TG Car. But we'll hopefully have just enough time to get to the end of this game, unless of course it goes to overtime. And we have a timeout. So 24 seconds to go. It's Hawks down 4, 47-43. What will Hawks be looking to do here? 2 or 3 or anything?
I'd say Hawks, they just need to get a score, 2 or 3, because it's 2 possessions for them.
O'Hallahan, tough shot and well blocked by Martin, but Hawks get it back, open under the basket, and Kelly gets it in. 12 seconds, the clock's still running, it shouldn't be, it's now stopped. And a steal from Katie Fox, off the leg, Mo Hallahan, and a foul call with 8.2 seconds to go. And Kelly O'Hallahan will have a chance to tie the game.
Well, that's a great play down there. Great hustle by Katie Fox and all the girls there. I think the most exciting part of the game thus far was just in those last 2 seconds.
Yeah, if we had known pressing full court would have brought this type of basketball, we would have made it compulsory from the tip-off. So huge 2 free throws for Kelly O'Hallahan. They trail by 2, 8.5 seconds to go. And O'Hallahan makes them both. A timeout is called. Play goes on but will be stopped. I'm not sure who called it. It was Breeder Dick called the timeout, so we'll go from the front court with 8.5 seconds to go. We'll be back with you shortly. second. Megan, we've got a game on our hands.
We do indeed.
So ball goes out of bounds and a second off the clock, but it will remain Rockets ball. They'll have a chance to have drawn something up.
Marble City don't want to foul. They want to switch on everything.
And a field from O'Hallahan. She's got it by Locke. O'Hallahan for the win. Doesn't go. And Carly Locke doesn't have time. And an unbelievable finish to the game. It's 47-47. And for all you watch on the stream, I can only apologise, but because of the live broadcast coming up for the second game, we're going to have to cut the stream. So please go to Basketball's website and you'll see the live stats. You can follow the play live on the live stats, which is the best we can do, I'm afraid, or on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. But switch over to tgcar.ie and live on TGCar TV to follow the rest of the action for today for the Hula Hoops Women's National Cup Final. Thanks for joining us.